I'm gonna compare it to Micah Parsons. So you know Micah Parsons, he used to play for the Cowboys, now he with Green Bay. He's actively an NFL player. He's still young. I mean, he's probably considered to be one of the best defensive players in the NFL. So he ain't just a
Right.
average player. He's like the top of his game. But when the NFL season be going on, like he'll have a game next week and he be actively podcasting while the season is going on. Like he don't wait till after the season's over when they have like that down period. He'll like do a podcast today and have a game on Sunday. The reason why
Yo,
I
you
ask is
just made my
because
point.
a lot of people have an issue with that because they feel like they think that him
He should be
actively
focused on the game.
podcasting kind of takes away from some of the time and some of the stuff that he could, like some of that effort and energy and time that he could be putting into looking at film, studying a playbook, looking at his opponent,
Hold on.
getting ready for the
Hold on,
next
hold
game. He
on.
podcasting. I'm just saying.
Hold on. Look, if he got a setup at his house, then all he got to do, let's say he has practiced all week, he's looked at film all day, he's looked at the film, it's his day off, and he's resting. I'm not doing any strenuous exercise. Why
Well,
can't I?
yeah, but another issue people have, another thing that people have issues with too, is it gets him in trouble because the fact that he's an active player, a lot of time with his podcast, because his podcast is about sports, because, you know, I mean, he probably should have did something outside of sports, but it gets him in trouble because he'll be actively talking about players that he having to play against. He'll be talking about, like, he'll be like, just to give you an example, somebody asked him a question, who do you think are the top 5 quarterbacks? And instead of him being politically correct and trying not to make issues in his own locker room, he left Dak out of the top 5. Now, you might truly feel that Dak is not in your top 5, but why would you not name Dak knowing that you got to go right back into that locker room and you got to see Dak in 4 days? Like it just.
But at the same point though, his top 5 gonna be his top 5 whether he play with Dak or not. So Dak shouldn't look. Just because I play with you don't mean you got to be the greatest of all time. I mean, we getting this. We playing a game that we love and we getting bread. And when I
Nah,
leave here, I'm gonna go talk about the game that I love.
trust
And
me,
it's the same thing I'm doing right now. I'm talking about music. I love it.
when he didn't put Dak in his top 5, it caused a rift in the locker room. And let's just say, as talented as he is, he don't play for the Cowboys no more. So you tell me. It wasn't no coincidence.
And you know what? And that's why they lose.
Well,
Because
I'm
you're
just
focused on the
saying
wrong.
I can see why that might be why some artists might not feel comfortable having a podcast while they're actively doing music, because they probably wouldn't be as authentic as they probably would want to be, because they're gonna be thinking about certain relationships that they have. They're not gonna want to step on this person's toes.
So, but at the same time, right? I'm gonna talk about I'm gonna talk about what I love. I don't have to talk about what I don't like. I don't have to ruin relationships to give these people that I love their flowers. I don't have to do that, right? But we can have an offline conversation, me and you in person or on the phone, about what I don't like. And then that person never hears that. And it is what it is. But I don't even if I don't like something, it's best not. When I was a kid, it was like, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. So I don't even want to waste the energy about talking about something that I don't like. I'd rather give flowers or, spotlight what I do like. And a lot of times it's something from the past or what I've drew inspiration from. Oh, hey, I think that I never knew that part with Michael Parsons, but I think that's crazy.
Well, and let's be honest. What are the things that most likely are to go viral? It ain't the giving the flowers. It ain't talking about how good somebody is. It's talking about you spilling the tea on somebody, you telling some story that somebody ain't heard before. Oh, I ain't know that so-and-so did that. It's like gossip type stuff. You spilling the tea on something. You talking about somebody's album suck, or this person is better than this person, or you got a list and you ranking people and they're like, oh, you rank this person above this person. That's the stuff that's gonna go viral. Just saying, yo, man, that album was hot. Yo, that was fire. Oh, I get this dude flowers because he the best. Yeah, it's cool, but what get the clicks, the likes, the shares, retweets, and that ain't what's gonna run the numbers up and go viral. Let's just be honest.